What's going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today, playing some Idle Heroes. I want to thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me today. If you liked the video, don't forget, smash that thumbs up button and show your support. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe as well. Alright guys, we're here today on the official server because we have stuff to do on the official server. That's why we're here. But it was a great day the other day. We got our Dasmog, our Vesa, knocked out pretty much everything we were going to do here. Didn't finish this out, but whatevs, not a big deal. What we did do is we snagged out a hot Vesa copy. And today, we're going to put it to use. We're going to go ahead and pull this Vesa out of our bag, like bam. And we're going to make our very first E3 unit on the official servers. I'm pretty excited about it. So, I guess let's just jump in and do it. Let's go ahead and take our Vesa up to, boom, selected, the 12 star. It's going to give her mightiness, which is going to be an extra attack boost, plus obviously just the attack boost anyway, and the new level cap. So let's go ahead and get that done. I've got a ton of purple stuff on this account. It's just stupid. Absolutely stupid how much of that stuff I have. But bam, E2 Vesa has been created. E3, more boosts, more levels, and more healing. We need a 10 star for that. I've got it, but they're all locked away right now. Why are they locked? Arena and Arena. Makes sense. And I was debating today which 10 star I was going to use to defeat her. The plan up until now has pretty much been, we're going to ditch Ormus, and we're going to make Vesa. However, Walter was changed recently. He lost some PvE damage, which I was okay with, as long as he kept his good Aspen record. But literally right after they changed him, and took down his PvE damage and made him better in the Aspen and such, then they went ahead and nerfed him in the Aspen right after that and said, well, now he's not going to stun as often, so Walter lost almost all of his use for my team. I'm a very PvE-minded guy. If I was more split down the middle at PvE, PvP, I might keep him. But I think I'm going to keep Ormus instead, because strangely enough, in some fights, my Ormus will actually put out more damage than my Walter does. Plus, I kind of want to have both the healers for funsies, because why not? So what we're going to do today is we're going to unlock our Walter from our PvP defense team, and we're going to feed Walter out because, like I said, for the team I'm building, Walter doesn't really have a place in it anymore. He's kind of lost. Like, I was going to keep him for the Aspen. Like, I can use him there. He's not useful there anymore. Doesn't do a lot of PvP damage. So it's like, you know what? I don't need the guy. I just don't really need him. So we're going to go ahead and throw him away into our Vesa. Like bam, like bam, like bam. And there she be, the first E3 Vesa that I've ever made unofficial is now done. So she's dropping about 2 million health, 127,000 attack, and she's not even fully leveled yet. That's beautimous. What is... Oh, that's weird. There's a little book over there. It's now gone. Whatevs. It's thing. Hot. But let's go ahead and take her up to level 290 now, because we can. We got a lot of gold back from something. I assume it was Walter's stone, probably. Ooh, that raises new questions. But here's our Vesa at E3. We do have an attack stone on if you're wondering about it. I generally prefer attack on Vesa for better heals. Crit obviously does much more damage with Vesa. But I don't know, I'm keeping attack on right now. I'll probably swap it around a little bit and kind of check and see what I like on it. But being as we have 123 millions of the gold, we're going to do something. We're going to do something right meow. I didn't think we're going to have enough stuff to do it, but it looks like we might end up with enough stuff to do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in here, and we're going to blacksmith ourselves a 6-star set. Like bam, boop, and bam. And wait for there's going to be 2 more bams. Hold your breath. All right, one more. One more bam is going to happen. And there we go. We've got another 6-star set. That's the second 6-star set that I've got. We still have 113 million gold. And since the Grave Dwarf's Blessing is going on, I can utilize things. So what we're going to do is we're going to scroll all the way down here to the bottom. Boop, 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 with the 6-star gear we just made. We are going to take, I don't know why I took, it doesn't matter. I guess I need to take that set off anyway. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to take the Priest set. Now, some people probably wouldn't take the Priest set. It's probably not the best set for late game PvP. But I don't care, because I'm not in for the late game PvP. I like PvE, and Vesa is pretty much a shoo-in for most PvE teams. Because of her healing, you kind of got to have it, and she does nice damage on the side as well. Plus, units like Cruz or Rosa can obviously make use of this Priest gear as well. So it's not going to go to waste no matter where I put it. We're going to go ahead and turn one of our suits into a 6-star suit that is Priest intended. Give it to me, baby. And there we go. And I'm going to show you guys a little Wrath-approved method of eking out some stats by gear, I guess you would say, swapping, set swapping. If I were to put on the full priest gear, boop, ooh, that's a lot of health. Let's put this back on because why not? Actually, we'll just leave it off. Whatever. For right now, just for the things. You're going to see she's got about 2.4, almost 2.5 million health, which is a lot of health, very tanky Vesa, and her attack's 137,000, which is a decent amount of attack. But if I were to go like this and remove these 3 pieces of priest gear and instead put regular 6-star gear in their place, boop, boop, and boop, you would see her damage is now risen to 146,000 attack. So I've gained 10,000 attack. I've lost a lot of health, but I've pushed her attack even higher. And that's what you kind of got to do with set pieces like the special sets like this, is look at what you want out of it and then swap around your gear sets to kind of maximize what you want. I want my Vesa to do the most damage possible, and that's not even with an artifact equipped. Throw that on there. She's now at 164,000 attack, so even better attack, and that's with a red artifact on. But you said, well, why would you get the whole set for one piece? Well, I didn't really get it for one piece. I still have another priest over here, Ormus, and Ormus can still very much use all of the other set. I mean, he can use everything else from this priest, boop, boop, and boop, and that's going to make his HP a little bit higher, and if I swap over this to the 6-star remaining weapon, you're going to see he gets most of his attack back, but gains a little bit of health. Also, he's going to gain some of that reduced damage, a little extra speed, things of that nature. Whereas for Vesa, I really just wanted the attack on her. So that set that I picked up actually benefited 2 units instead of just 1, and you can do it with almost any set. Like if I were to look down here on the Grey Dwarves area place, and you were to look at, like, I don't know, warrior sets, the warrior's got a similar thing. You get extra attack from the weapon, some extra attack and control move from the necklace, stuff like that. So if you wanted to kind of boost your attack only, you might run a 3-piece set to get the set bonus on the 6-star gear, like I did here, because you're going to get that attack and HP boost, and then take like the necklace and put it on a warrior for some control immune, but also get a little extra damage out of it. So you'd lose a little bit of health, but you'd gain some more attack. So it's kind of one of those things you kind of got to look at the pieces and say, am I going to use the full set and just one equip it all, or am I going to do split sets? And that's what I chose to do here, is a little bit of a split set. Because as you can see, the weapon here gives percent attack, and percent attack. Obviously, it's a lot of attack. So that's what we're going to put on our Vesa, and we've done it. We have done it. Our Vesa is now E3, looking hot, looking good, and now Ormus is looking much better. And I'm okay with that. I'm all right with how that turned out. We're totally broke on gold now. Absolutely broke beyond words. What we could do, what a feller could do, let's remove that. And let's put that on you, like so. And let's put, does it really matter? Does it really matter? I guess we'll give you some more reduced damage. We'll give you something. But for you, it's going to bump your health up quite a bit. The attack gone down a little bit because I dropped the attack, but we got reduced damage and HP. I'm going to do a quick run here in the Aspen. I don't know how far I'm going to make it. Like I said, on the official servers, I don't have all the amazing artifacts I would like for the Aspen dungeon. Things like the Augustus Magic Ball or the Magic Stone Sword are really, really handy when it comes to the Aspen dungeon. I don't have those here. So I don't have the crowd control immunity I would like, but I do have an E3 Vesa, and I'm kind of curious to see if she's not going to die right off the bat. So we're going to try to fight these poor Karims, and hopefully she doesn't just, like, die, because I would be a little sad if that happened. So we'll see. Like I said, she's not built for crit, so her damage is not super high, but her attack is really high. The reason I want her attack so high, the higher her attack, the better her heals, and these guys are just eating her attack up. There you go. Once you start killing them, they're not so bad. They take a little bit if you're not. If you're not killing them dead, they take a while. There we go. They're starting to die off now. We're doing good. They're all dead. Stayed full health, and that's what I wanted. I wanted to have good survivability, and you get really good survivability from high attack builds. Her higher attack build boosts her heals. The more she heals, obviously the less damage, or the more damage she can take, because she's going to heal most of it back. So that's what I wanted. The reduced damage artifact's going to even help that further by making her take less damage than usual and doing even more. My record, I think, is in the 20s right now, but it really comes down to RNG. Vesa's not the best Aspen hero for Nightmare plus pushing. I'll say it straight up. She's not. She's not bad at it, but there's a lot of waves that give her a lot of trouble. That shouldn't give her any issues at all. But things like healer nodes will give her problems because she can't quite out damage other Vesa's heals. That's another easy one. Scary waves, the 4 scaries, that's always a really tough one, and you got to watch out for those. They'll put you down pretty quick. Queen really hurts if you're crit-based. If you're using someone like Heartwatcher as your main Aspen hero, Queen can be a little bit of a nuisance because she does reduce your crit chance, so that can be a little bit annoying. Shouldn't be an issue for Vesa, I wouldn't think. Not with attack build. Yeah, didn't even take any damage. We're looking good. We're looking good, so I don't know how high she's going to be able to go, but I would assume we'll probably at least meet our old record. Of course, like I said, it all depends on RNG. If you get bad waves, like if I get terrible, terrible waves, I guess Nightmare 29 is my record. But if you get, let's see what one single Karim does to me. Let's top you off your HPs. You've got literally no energy, so that's fantastic. It'll be all right. We'll make things happen. You and me, Vesa. Yeah, she's doing fine. Doing absolutely fine. No threat from the Karim coming in. Put him down. Put him down, make him hate himself a little bit. Makes me feel better about myself. And that's what's all important about. So here we go. 2 of these guys, again, shouldn't be an issue there. But like I said, it all depends on the waves you get. If you get those really nasty all Blood Blade waves or all scary waves, sometimes that's going to put a real, like here we go, all Blood Blade wave. I'm going to throw a Demon Potion in to try to be on the safe side of things, get some nice healing right out the gate. Let's see if it's going to be enough. Oh, crap balls. Absolutely was. Get wrecked, Bloodblade. That's how you deal with those waves, by the way. Demon Potion for the win. Gru. Gru can be a tough one for Vesa as well because he heals. I should maybe perhaps be able to kill this guy. I do not know. Dantalion was also changed recently, so this would be a fun time to check out Dantalion's, I guess, new buffs. He is going down. The Gru's losing HP. I think we'll be okay here to get both of them dead. Maybe. Maybe perhaps. We'll see. The Gru heals pretty well, and he doesn't take a ton of damage, so sometimes it takes a few waves to beat him. Single Gru obviously is even harder to deal with because, you know, he heals even more. But I think we can obviously take this guy down. Like so, but they can present a little bit of issue if they out-heal your damage. They do have a high amount of reduced damage. 4 Grus I think it's a little easier to take on 4 Grus because they're weaker when there's 4 units. But the single Grus can be kind of tough. Single Sigmunds can be kind of tough. There's a lot of waves for Vesa that are kind of sketchy. Whereas if you're taking in something like an E3 Gru, there's not nearly as many waves you're worried about killing your Gru because he's... here we go, single Sigmund. These are tough. These are the tough waves. I don't know if I want to jump straight in with my Vesa, or if I want to just, let's fodder these guys out real quick. They're going to die anyway. They ain't going to provide any kind of real boost for my team. Maybe they can chip off like a sneeze of damage. Did you tickle off a sneeze? You tickled off a sneeze. You're doing good. Ormus, you're not going places. You're dead. I'll kill you off too. Let's try our Gru. I assume he's going to get wrecked. Sigmund's pretty good at countering Gru. Of course, if I had E3 Gru, probably would be a different story. E3 Gru is very difficult to kill. A lot of healing and high reduced damage with a massive HP pool. Yeah, he got totally crapped on there. Bet we're going to throw a Demon Potion in here because I just want to be on the safe side of things. Drop that active skill right out the gate. Hopefully do as much damage as possible. And we should perhaps be able to take this guy down. I haven't tested a lot of E3 on official Vesa, but she didn't like she struggled too much with that. Of course, there was a Demon Potion involved. Ooh, 5-star shards. Here's Walter. Now, Walter was changed recently to have a little bit less stun chance, but he still has stun chance. So it's better to err on the side of caution. Throw the Demon Potion on, and hopefully take him down quick. Because if you don't, he might... Oh, well, killed them both quick. But if you don't, he could permanently stun lock you. It's not quite as prevalent now as it was before, the perma stun lock. But that's not to say that it can't happen. He could still get you permanently stunned and take you all the way to death, and that's not fun. I've heard people say Bade gives them trouble. I think they're just joking. But I could be wrong. I don't know. Bade's not that great. He does have pretty... Like, right there. He has fairly high single target DPS. It's not bad, but I just don't think he's ever a real threat for killing you. I just don't see it. Like, maybe when you get to higher nightmares, it's a problem. I've never struggled with bringing down Bades, but I don't know. It's probably just a meme. Whatevs. So right now she's tearing through the healer nodes pretty well, which is okay. I'm happy with that. Gurki's usually a kind of tougher, especially for my E1 Vesa they were. She had to hit him a couple of times. And here's the single target Gru. These are the tough ones. Not because he does so much damage, but because it's so hard to do enough damage that you keep him from healing all the way back to max. As you can see here, I'm chipping away, but he heals right back to full. And this is the issue I have with Gru in the Aspen dungeon. It's not so much that he's super tough. It's more that you almost can't out-damage the turd in terms of keeping him from healing back all the way to full because he's so hard to damage. So we're staying almost exactly the same on our attacks here, as you can see. I don't think swapping artifacts will change anything here. It doesn't change once you enter the Aspen. But what we can do is once we've taken out a chunk of his health, we can try to cheese him down by double demon potioning. I don't know if it'll work here. It might. That's going to give you full energy and then a full another bar of energy, which is going to add skill damage. If you guys didn't know that, that's what it does. So we might be able to knock him down. Oh, it's going to be close. That's going to be real close. Don't let him heal back up too far. Oh, please die. Oh, no, he's getting away. Oh, we got him. All right, so it's good. That's how I kind of have to deal with Gru, especially with an attack-based Vesa. If you build your Vesa based on crit, she's going to hit harder, and you probably won't get stuck on those nodes as well. But with an attack-based Vesa, you do lose damage for the healing, so you kind of got to watch out for him. Just something to keep in mind for the Aspen dungeon runs. There's certain things you got to change for every hero. If you're taking an E3 Gru up in Aspen, you have different strategies in E3 Vesa or E3 Heartwatcher. It's just the way it is. Okay, so keep that in mind when you're pushing in your Aspen is what gives you the most problems and how can you beat it? How can you beat those issues? Right now, we're looking pretty decent. We've only got one demon potion left, but all I really wanted to do is make it back to what my record is and maybe get like 1 or 2 higher just to feel better about myself because we made an E3 Vesa. You know what I'm saying? She won't be the last E3 on the account for absolutely sure. I want to get Gru to E3 because he's just a stupid tank of ridiculousness. Before we go further, I don't even know what I need right now. I do need casino chips. I'll buy them. I'll buy them. Full market value. Give them to me. I don't care. Dragon Slayer and Starlight shouldn't be an issue. Get dead. Get absolutely dead. 29, Ormus. Ormus and Vesa. Uh-oh. This is double Healy nodes, which means you might not... Yeah, see all that heals that come back in there? We might have to do another demon potion cheese here. If we can get it to line up right. We might not be able to get it to line up correctly. If you can't, you can't. There's just nothing you can do about it. Let's go ahead and next it. Defeat. They're not going to damage me much, but I'd like to end it where one of them's weak enough I might be able to, kill it. It's not going to be it. Defeat it. Ormus is looking kind of weak. Let's just go ahead and double stack the demon potion here and see if we can break him down. I don't know if we don't crit on him, it's not going to be good, but... Oh, we didn't crit on him either. That's bad news. Oh, that's real bad news. Can we kill him anyways? Do we get... Oh, nope, back to full health. So we're going to get stuck. We're absolutely stuck now. There's nothing we can do. And that's the risk of running a Vesa as your damage dealer in the Aspen is... Ooh. Man. Should have waited. Oh, we killed one. Never mind, we may not be stuck. We might be able to kill that Vesa after all. Maybe. I don't know. It's not easy to take on Vesas with Vesa. She doesn't do very well fighting herself. Again, especially if you build with attack. Because she's not, she's not an attack unit. You want crit if you want to break down healer nodes. Oh, I beat her. Suck it, Vesa. You are a loser. And now I got Dantalion by himself. That should defeat it. Did he just not die? Okay, he didn't die. But he's going to die. Okay, we're good. We're good. Suck it. New personal best achieved. Nightmare 30. Get ready, world. Here I come. Here I come. 4 Margarets. Let's watch it happen. I don't know if they would kill me, but with their new... Do they have crowd? I think they have crowd control over here. Right? Or is that just... That was all around. I think it was an all-around change. I haven't used her since... I've never actually used her. Uh-oh. And here comes the bad news bears. The scary wave. The ultimate evil for Vesa. They're going to put her down. They steal her attack, which is obviously already a down portion for Vesa, because you obviously want her to have all the attack in the world. Got one down, but there she goes. As they keep basing attacking, they keep building their attack and draining yours, which means your heals get less and less, which obviously makes it easier to kill you, and that's That's the risk with scary runs, is usually you want a demon potion and go in there and break them down, or have a node breaker to go in there. I've heard Gru does pretty decent against them, but I don't have an E3 Gru to test him right now, but that's okay. I don't care. We made it to a new personal best, peeps. 322 in the leaderboards. Woo! We're coming. We're coming for the top spots. We just need to make it to hell. We need to make it all the way to hell. No problem. On our way there right now. But anyways, do we have anything else we can buy here? These are a must. How's our... I think we're actually completely broke on arena tokens. We are. So probably worth to pick those up as well. As for the POs, 111 profit orbs. Let's go ahead and snag these out. They're one of the best deals in the game for orbs. They are expensive, but might as well snag them out. Do I want to buy them here is the question. That's where I usually run into issues. I like to pick up anything for gold that I can. I'm a little broke on gold too at the moment, but gold seems a little easier to come by than gems. Or gems. Gems. Not gems. They are gems with an E. But whatever, they're gems to me. So get over it. Get over it, peeps. It's a thing. But that's all the gold we can spend. We're only 4 orbs off of being able to complete Profit Orb. I think we're totally ready for that. My question mainly is, do I want to spend the gems on the 5 offers? On the private server, I never do. But you get a lot more heroic scrolls in the private server, just free and natural. But over here, it's the same principle carries over. If I buy these, I'm essentially paying market value of 150 per scroll, which is what they cost in the marketplace, and I always buy them from the marketplace. But when it comes to the Aspen dungeon, these offers over here, $12.50 for 10, is obviously going to be 25 gems cheaper per scroll. So it does add up if you just buy those. But of course, if you just buy those, you might end up a few heroic scrolls short near the end. We'll leave our gems for now, just in case. We'll camp on them for a little bit. But that's our E3 Vesa. E3 Vesa and a new Aspen record. We did okay. It's all right. It's not the huge improvement I was going for, but like I said, the Aspen dungeon is incredibly based in RNG a lot of the times. Depending on the waves you get, you might go really far, and the next time, you might get absolutely steamrolled right out the gate. Like, oh, Nightmare 1, you lost. And be like, oh my god, what happened? It happens sometimes. It's just RNG, peeps. But like I said, we made a new Aspen record, made an E3 Vesa. I'm super excited about that. I guess we can do like one more thing before we go. Fusion event's still going for a while. Need to make a new 9-star hero. Maybe we can do that on its own video. Just make a 9-star Shia. Oh, she's naked. I forgot that she's totally butt naked. A lot of my guys are butt naked. Whoops. Whoops, team. Who all did I be naked? You're not naked. You are absolutely naked. Become unnaked. You're naked. Gurky's naked. Gurky didn't get good stuff. Sorry, Gurky. I is sorry. We'll throw eeny, meeny, miny. We'll give you the crit weapon. We'll give you warrior damage for broken spaces. Ooh, that's something I could do with my Vesa. Come back. We're going to try one more thing before we go. We're going to put a eeny, meeny, miny warrior damage on Vesa. We're going to throw you back to your oak cart. Bam. And again, when it comes to your Aspen dungeon, something I didn't say is because I ran the oak cart, I did lose some damage for tankability, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's trade-off. If you run like a straight crit-based weapon or a crit-based artifact, you will hit harder. If you hit harder, obviously, you might break through some of those nodes that gave me trouble a little easier, but other nodes that I broke through might give you more trouble. It's just kind of a trade-off. But yeah, we're going to give you... What are we going to give you? We don't have any other damage versus warrior stuff, do we? It's priest, ranger, reduce damage, mage, reduce damage, ranger, nothing, ranger, assassin, nothing. Okay, so we don't have anything, so we'll give you that. That gives you a pretty decent attack boost. So there we go. You're going to be frontline it. Everybody's looking pretty hot. Guilty Crown, is that the best choice for you? It might be, actually. We'll leave it on. We'll do a little bit of broken spaces just because. We'll do a couple battles here. Boop, boop. Waste a couple gems. No big deal. This is the level 300 wave, so we did actually beat the 200 wave before. Orange Artifact is a reward, which is kind of cool if we kill it. I don't know how much damage it's going to take to do that, but we can always see. So here we go. These guys have no crowd control chance that I know of. I'm torn between... Let's do Snake on one and then Dragon on the other. Do I have any loot? Tell me I have 2 loot orbs. I don't have any. We'll buy 2 more. We'll buy 2 more. I haven't done enough testing over here with my dragon. He does give holy damage when he drops, and the thing about holy damage is it gives you extra damage, so it might help negate some of the reduced damage these guys will have. We'll see. We're going to run the snake first, just like this. Hopefully our team doesn't die. I don't know how much stronger the level 300 guys get, but I guess we will soon find out. Oh my god! Much, much stronger. So yeah, most of the team's probably going to get dead. Ormus is even going to get dead, but Vesa is going to stay alive most likely. As long as she's alive, we might be okay for at least decent damage. Not amazing damage, but that's nuts. I didn't think the jump was going to be quite this hard, but it was. They were like, hey, what's up? Get recoed. She's healing pretty decent. Let's drop this down to 1x speed and see what she's healing for. 1.25 mil. That's not a bad heal. That's actually a pretty solid heal for Vesa alone. I'm okay with that. 1.5 mil. The thing about Vesa, if you guys don't know, is her heal lasts for so many rounds that it actually stacks on itself. So instead of just getting the normal like Ormus baseline heal over and over again, her heals will go really high and they'll drop off a little bit, but they'll go right back to being high because they overlap. So something to keep in mind there. We do have 3 units going to stay alive the whole time, which makes me feel pretty good. Oh, I said that too soon. Sigmund just ate the dust right then. So that's sad. Bye-bye, Sigmund. But we're doing okay. I mean, I cannot believe Cruz is like, you know what? Screw all you peeps. I'm doing fine. But of course, like I said, I could always swap in some reduced damage artifacts on some of my teammates to help them maybe not die as easy. Not amazing damage, not the best. About, was it 70-something mil? Not god tier damage, but remember, I lost half of my team in like 3 seconds. I didn't know what these guys were going to do damage-wise. Let's go ahead and try it, though, by just swapping the monster, not swapping anything else, and seeing if perhaps that holy damage does something for me. It may, and it may not. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm assuming, yep, there goes Shia right out the gate. Heartwatcher already dead. That's not good news. That might lower my damage a little bit. Surprised Ormus is going down so easy. What a weenie face. Sigmund's dead too. Oh, and Cruz. So swapping the monster, he might not be all the way upgraded or something. Maybe that's my issue. Let's just next it. Let's just next to it. It's not going to be a good damage. 29 million. That was pathetically sad. Ugh. Ugh. But anyways, I don't have reduced damage on anybody right now. Usually that's what I carry on these dudes. You need some reduced damage. You're probably going to die regardless. There's just no way around that. You can run some reduced damage. That might help you guys stay alive a little longer. I have more reduced damage. Is it possible that I might have that laying around somewhere? Who would have it? Who would have it? You have it. I know you have it. We'll try it like that. We'll try it like this. It's going to be a little bit longer a video. I is sorry about that. But we're going to try to keep our team alive right now in the broken spaces. They're not super tough people. We're going to try this again. Run the same monster. We swapped into our reduced damage artifact, so maybe my team won't die quite as easily, and I can keep up with their healing a little bit better. That's hopefully the idea that's going to happen. She is probably still 100% dead, but it's looking a little better for the other people right now. They're still alive. And Heartwatcher's dead. So maybe not. Maybe not a thing. Ormus is still alive, though. That's an improvement on Ormus' side of things. Usually he's immediately dead, so he's dead. Alrighty then. Vesa's even taking some serious damage right now. Surprisingly, Sigmund's just chugging along this time. Cruz isn't dead either. We're doing alright. We're doing okay. There we go. I think we're okay. I think we're going to make it just fine with these 3 all the way to the end. Oh, I say that, and then what happened? They got like some crazy damage boost. Who's like, screw you guys. I'm going home. Now everybody's in a little bit of damage trouble. Don't kill me, people. Alright, we're good. I think we're good. Those 2 are going to stay alive to the end, most likely. Right, it's going to be a thing. You guys are good to go. And again, remember, this is an attack-based Vesa for healing. It's not a crit-based Vesa for damage. So our damage is not the crazy damage I'd like. Damage didn't really go up anywhere. Stayed around the same. Sigmund dropped off pretty crazy, but he also died this time, which is sad. I can 9-star Sigmund. I can 9-star She. I can bring up a little bit of my team. I'm not super disappointed with the damage, but let's try it again. And this time swap back to the snake monster and try it one more time. Just for the full sake of damage testing. I know my snake so far has held the highest damage, but doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to stay true the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Heartwatcher's still alive this time. That's a good sign. Get some more damage stacking for me. She's immediately dead. I'm sorry, Heartwatcher. One day you won't suck. I'll get you better, but not today. Not this day. Team's staying alive pretty well right now. Ormus is still in the go, which is surprising. He was immediately dead last time. We're doing all right. The thing I like about the snake is he's going to boost your damage quite a bit, because the snake is going to boost your damage to poisoned enemies, and if you guys don't know, the snake poisons enemies, so he gives you the extra damage pretty much flat out. Ormus went ahead and died on us. He gave up. I'm sorry, Ormus. You didn't quite make it. It's okay. You tried. You did well. Everybody else is still doing okay. The damage is looking, I would say, higher. I've seen Vesa crit for, I think it was 8 mil earlier? Could be wrong on that, but I feel like that might have been correct. There's a 6 mil, so it's got to be close. I think I saw an 8. But I'd say the damage is going to go up a little bit higher this time with the Snake monster. Snake and Wolf do pretty solid for PvE damage. I haven't tested the Griffin on official, but there's 100 million damage, so definitely Snake out-damaging my Dragon monster by a pretty substantial amount. Some RNG plays roles there, people not dying and people that do die. But that's much better. 100 million damage, quite the improvement from before. I can deal with that for the 3rd stage boss. There's the weenie stage, then there's the level 200 stage, and then there's the 300 stage. There's 200 stages, I think. But that's wave 3 on this, and we haven't done dong piece for damage. 1%. We're taking you down, dudes. Maybe next month. I'm probably going to focus these guys next to grab that gold, because I'm really short on it right now. And wouldn't hurt to get the extra stuff out, and they die a little bit easier. So I'll probably push those guys to death next. I just want to do a little bit of testing there, and for the sake of keeping it, even testing, had to do the same guy. But there it is, guys. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please make sure, smash that thumbs up button to show your support. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe as well, and tell your friends about it, because that definitely helps me out a lot. And I will see you guys in the next one.